Welcome to Season 8, Episode 1 of PSwitch!
Yay!
Yeah, man. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
When was the last time I recorded? I can't remember, but it's a new season.
Probably last year for me.
Yeah. Last year for you, Ryan. It's been a while. It's a new year, junior year of my college. So new season, new PSwitch, new Nintendo news to talk about. It's great. We got a couple new people. So you guys know Noah. You've been in the past. We've talked about Nintendo news before. Thank you for being here. Awesome new shirt.
It feels good to be back.
We got the lovely Owen.
Hi, I'm Owen again. Hello. Lovely to finally be here. This is a very special moment for me, so I'm very honored to be here today, so thank you.
Happy to have you here. Thank you. And we got my bro Dan, my bus bro.
Hi, I'm Dan. I met PJ on the bus, and now we're bus homies, but here I am in this new space with you all. Grateful to be here.
Yeah, thank you for being here, guys. And Ryan from last time, he did the Tears of the Kingdom review with me.
Last time, yeah, very fun.
Yeah, so we thought we'd come together, and we don't know what this episode's gonna look like. We're gonna be talking about some Nintendo news, but it's been a long time, and I'm really happy to be recording again and recording more PSwitch for everyone to enjoy. So, yeah, there's a lot of news to talk about. So, What's everyone been playing?
I'm sad. So I don't come from a huge Nintendo background. So so my brother, I have a twin brother, and he gives me all like the Nintendo like updates and goodies and stuff. Because since my gaming experience currently is just way too much Fortnite, which is not the greatest bit of all time.
Yeah.
But I have such a deep appreciation for Nintendo games. For me are such a wonderful thing, and I'm very excited to really delve into it more, especially with the next console coming out.
Yes.
That's coming up close. Been a lot of talk about that recently.
Yeah, a lot of talk about the Switch successor gonna be backwards compatible, which is confirmed.
Yes.
And might be 4K, so that's gonna be really exciting.
Like on the same level as the PS4, supposedly. There's been some dev kits and stuff.
Come closer. Sorry, just the mic.
No, but I feel like there's been so much of information coming out about the Switch, and the Switch 2. Well, if that's what's being called.
Yeah.
And I think if it's going to be on the same quality level, as the same quality level as a PS4, in comparison, at first doesn't sound impressive, but when we think about it, but again, when you, I think tons of people are like, oh, PS4 is not new though, but in reality, it's this a handheld console.
Oh yeah.
But it's really good overall. Excuse me. Yes.
And they're not giving us a lot of information to go off of either, so we're kind of left wondering what the system will kind of entail.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Yeah.
gonna have, Nintendo's pretty known for doing the wireless remote thing.
Mm-hmm.
So will we see maybe a hybrid, kind of like the Switch, where we can do a handheld, or if it's a remote, or if it's Joy-Cons or something? Because if
we don't know a whole lot
Nintendo
about
can do that, what if they could do a Wii remote that can connect to it?
That would be cool.
The system could be if they
That would be interesting.
kinda
That would be interesting.
introduce new technology.
Yeah, at the time of recording, we don't know what exactly it would be, but definitely more powerful, we assume.
Hopefully soon we'll get some information.
Before the fiscal year ends. We're currently recording in November of 2024.
That makes sense.
So we're really excited for the future of the Switch.
Yep.
Me personally, some games I've been playing, just a bit of rapid fire. Luigi's Mansion 2, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door,
Yes.
Persona 4 Golden. I started playing, I don't know if I mentioned that in the last episode.
That's cool.
Xenoblade Chronicles 2?
Xenoblade Chronicles 2?
Torna, though, the prequel story, great. We'll talk about Xenoblade soon, more. Epic Mickey, Rebrushed, originally a Wii game. And those are all the Switch games I've been playing. I've been playing some other ones, but we gotta talk about they got announced and when they came out. So for 3DS, Majora's Mask and 3D, great game, sequel to Ocarina of Time. I'm so happy to finally be playing that game. Beloved Zelda game. And Luigi's Mansion, the original for 3DS, another great game. So when it comes to Directs, the last Direct we didn't cover was actually a few months ago now. On June 18th, 2024, they had a Nintendo.
Weird that we did. I think the most surprising thing was that we didn't get our September Direct. for the first time in a very long time.
We didn't.
Because like the past like many years, I think for a while we've gone a direct every September, and it's the first year we did a proper direct. Like we got like a what's the indie world? I think
Yeah.
indie world, but that was
indie
it.
one.
But again, the last one was June, as you were saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I was in Florida at the time, so I was
Wow.
like, this is going to be interesting watching a Nintendo Direct in Florida
Oh,
at a
I was in
hotel.
London. No, I was in London actually. I was in London actually, leaving to go back. I'm going back from my London trip in the airport, and I was just okay. Let's watch this, and then we got lots of crazy stuff from that. So
Yeah, that was crazy.
And at the end, he was in Disneyland.
Yeah, Disney, great. Yeah, it was funny watching it in the hotel room, and I was like, "What? How am I gonna do this?" I'll try to put up some footage of me. I had my GoPro camera, and I was like recording the screen, like my iPad of me watching it. I was like, "Look at this! Look at this!" So let's talk about some exciting stuff they announced. Most of this stuff, honestly, we're gonna talk about already released.
Oh, yeah.
But the last Mario and Luigi game came out in 2018 for 3DS. I think it was Bowser's Inside Story plus Bowser Jr.'s Journey, if I remember.
that sounds right from my basic knowledge of that stuff. I think.
Yeah, Bowser's Inside Story is considered the best of the series, and Alpha Dream actually went bankrupt in 2019. So
no.
Interesting.
we never thought we would see the Mario and Luigi series again. But they announced a new one called Mario and Luigi
Yeah.
Brothership, meaning the series is back. And it released on November 7th, and I've actually been playing it, and I've been really enjoying it. I think it's an underrated game so far. I mean, the reviews, IGN.
IGN is like give us the most like wackiest reviews of anything. I feel like so, like I don't know. They've been so weird recently with some TV and stuff. So it's like
Yeah, I know. But it's been a fun game. It's kind of like a tropical type game. It kind of gives me sunshine vibes, but it looks great on Switch. It's fun. Yeah, it's been great. We've gotten so many Mario RPGs in like the span of a year. We got Super Mario RPG, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door.
Yep.
I forgot what RPG. Where that came
And then
out.
Brothership.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so that's a great game. Been playing that. They also announced, finally, Metroid Prime fans, we finally got a release of Metroid Prime 4, which is called Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, which is coming out.
How long was the last game? Oh,
That was forever ago.
I want to say it was like over a 10-year span, right?
Yeah, I don't know the exact
10
day.
years?
Metroid.
I remember
Oh, you
that.
have?
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't know
think
Metroid
so.
was Nintendo.
I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
like I remember Metroid Prime 4 get announced forever ago. Like when I was like in like, I'm just guesstimating like maybe like 8th grade, 7th grade, and I think they announced it. It took so long.
We just got the logo.
And just the logo, and I think like even as someone who's never even played a Metroid game, as like for me like I think the only experience I've really gone with Metroid is Smash, like seeing those characters there.
Samus,
I was
yeah.
sort of like it's like I think like it's still very cool, and I'm definitely as someone who's looking to like look I think as someone who's going to get a Switch hopefully in the coming year, hopefully soon, Metroid will be one of the games I think Metroid Prime 4 might be a game or just like one of the games I really delve into, so I'm really excited actually.
Yeah.
It looked fantastic.
It looks
too.
good.
What do you think of
It honestly looks like they did come out in 2023 with Metroid Prime Remastered, which was a remaster of the first game.
I do remember that.
Yeah,
Yes.
and it does look similar to that. Maybe if they waited to release Prime Remastered after this trailer of Beyond, we would have been more wowed, but Metroid Prime Remaster was already one of the most beautiful looking games on Switch. So, Prime...
Wait,
Yeah?
I think the last one came out in 2017, if I'm not wrong.
Oh, that was on 3DS, right?
3DS.
That was
Wow.
Samus Returns.
So that was about seven or so years ago, so almost 10, but not really, because now we just got a new one, which is nice.
Yeah.
I think that what they're doing is they're gonna wait for the new console to start like announcing like bigger titles and stuff, or newer games.
That makes
Because
sense.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if Nintendo tried to milk out the rest of the Switch like lifespan before the new console. But I mean, because people want titles such as Wind Waker and Twilight Princess.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Other
Yeah.
things, so like, it's kind of like, are they waiting for that, or are they like, never gonna deliver?
I mean, heck, I'm still waiting
Yeah, go soon.
for a.
Okay.
I'm still waiting for the Super Mario 3D All Stars release with Super Mario Galaxy 2. Do it, Nintendo.
They should do that.
PJ, thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for
Nice
seeing
meeting
you, Dan.
Nice to meet you all.
It was great having you, Dan.
Of course.
I think with Metroid Prime 4, what I'm gauging is since they've re-announced it, like, hey, like it's like it's still happening.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that with the backwards compatibility that was announced, obviously, I think we will likely get it on both consoles. I think there's like a small potential it could release before the next console. I think a small potential, or more likely, I don't exactly. Actually, do we have a release window date for that, or not? Do we have a release date
For the
window?
Switch 2?
No. For Metroid Prime 4.
Oh, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. 2025, that's all we got.
Okay, so I think there's a potential if it's like a earlier release, I could see it coming out for Nintendo Switch. But I think the true power of that game we'll get to really experience with the new console, with like the amazing visuals, can really experience that, is what I kind of gathered.
Yeah, it probably... Oh, go ahead, Ryan.
My bad. I said they'll probably do like the Twilight Princess treatment, where they developed it because the Wii was coming out. Mm-hmm. So they ended up still making a version for the GameCube, but then also kind of making one for the Wii, because they weren't sure if they were going to make one for the GameCube or the Wii.
Yeah.
They
Didn't
made
that
one
happen?
for the older system while still making one for the new system.
That's
Breath
yeah.
of the Wild as well had that treat with the Wii U and the Switch.
Yeah,
No way, really?
Yeah, it
They'll
released.
definitely capitalize on that for bringing it to the new system.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
so Twilight Princess came out on Wii and GameCube around the same time, and then Breath of the Wild.
2006, yeah.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild came out on Wii U and Switch same day, March 3rd, 2017.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, I actually played it on Wii U first and then Switch. I love that game so much. I can go down a whole rabbit hole with that.
I need to get my grips onto just Legend of Zelda and like really like, because I think that's the franchise I really want to delve into. And,
Yeah.
like my brother Ellis loves it so much. I think it'll also be a good segue to talk about the next
Yes,
release, which
I was just about to say
Echoes
that.
of Wisdom.
Echoes
Echoes
of
of wisdom.
which
Echoes of Wisdom.
I was just shocked that we're finally getting Legend of Zelda game that stars like Zelda, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Don't go. Yeah.
Oh no, of course, no problem. Yeah, so Echoes of Wisdom was announced at this June Direct and released on September 26th of this year. It's a brand new 2D Zelda game, brand new top-down 2D Zelda game in the style of Link's Awakening remake that came out in 2019, but you play as Zelda, and it's so interesting.
Very classic idea.
Yeah, classic idea, finally, a mainline game besides the CDI games where you actually play as Zelda herself, and the whole style of gameplay is very different. The whole top-down, well, that's always been the series, but the whole gimmick of the game is you have echoes. You can spawn echoes to kind of do the battling for you, and you can kind of... They really did take inspiration from Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Like, the whole premise of the game is like, how do you want to get to this area? How do you want to solve this puzzle? With all the resources you have, use your imagination on how you think
I didn't
this
think
would be
about
best.
that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That does seem very creative.
Yeah, it's so cute, the style of it and everything, and
Yeah.
it's
It
really,
really
It kind of reminds me of the style of Wind Waker or Spirit Tracks or Phantom Hourglass, because I remember in those games where you could actually play as Zelda and use the pen on your Nintendo DS to trace a path for her to go, and then press go, and then she would go to that path. I thought that was cool. But which, by the way, yesterday the Nintendo DS just turned 20 years old.
yes,
It
so
did?
many anniversaries. Yeah, Nintendo
Wow,
DS at
I
the
didn't
time of
notice
recording,
that.
the Friday, November
Ocarina
21st.
was yesterday's anniversary. I think Skyward Sword, or no, Twilight Princess was the day before that, and then I think Skyward Sword.
Yeah, lots of anniversaries for games, consoles. Like it's
Which
so
is
great.
interesting because Nintendo does seem to always drop around the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something that we can always count on Nintendo doing.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering maybe if the new Switch 2 will probably come, not maybe next year, but like, I mean, it's hard to tell because, like I said, they don't really give us much information, but I mean, it most likely probably will drop sometime in like between September to December,
Yeah.
I would think.
hopefully it can. I think they want to wait till past Christmas so this old console at this point can make more sales.
To Christmas too, so that they can get more sales.
Are we talking about what we're talking about exactly?
Oh, we were talking about when we think the Switch 2 will come out.
I don't think it's definitely made clear that it's not gonna be this year. I think I remember reading like what a good like physical year or like what physical year. I mean, I think it's looking to be next year. I think it was supposed to be released and announced sooner, but they were like, I think there were some delays or whatever, like to try and make sure that it was like production went well. I'm just trying to remember all the information my brother has told me and stuff I have basically have read. Like he's such a big Nintendo person, and I actually want to just sidetrack because I just want to I think the new Zelda game, Echoes of Wisdom, I'm getting for him for Christmas. He will be watching this likely, so I'm going to spoil it here.
Okay, that's cool.
He won't, so I'm very excited to snag that for him. So that's very exciting. So yeah, I mean, sorry, yeah.
Oh, you just said that was exciting.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I think I am just excited just to see the Switch 2, like just.
Me too.
Just to see, just see the future of Nintendo, and for me to really delve into it. So yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Echoes of Wisdom, great game. Get it? You know, it's so creative. You know, they're really taking a new direction of Zelda, kind of like your own adventure rather than like the linear thing,
Very
which
cool.
I would say people like, some people dislike, but it's all experimenting, and I think they've done really well with it. So Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, I'm excited to see what the future of the series.
That direct was overall just a very strong direct. I thought it was very strong
Me
when
too.
I was watching it. And I think it definitely, like I think the lack of a September direct was okay because of what we kind of got from that direct overall. So yeah,
I agree with you. So what were you saying, Ryan?
So I'm thinking, because like if the Switch released in 2016 or 2017.
2017.
Like it's 2017. So is that like almost a 7 or 8 year gap now? Because I'm thinking that after the Switch, that probably after a year or two, they probably did start developing something. Because I mean, if you think about the OLED wasn't really that hard to put it out. They just upgraded the interface and the screen and stuff, and that really wouldn't have taken that much time to do that. So I don't think they spent a lot of time on the OLED, which came out like a year or two ago.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't
So I
feel
think
like
that we could possibly see the new Switch within like a year or two, just given that it's been like a almost 7-year time frame.
Yeah, this is like, the Switch has been going for a long time for like a console, which is great. We love to see it. Like, it's such a great console. It really is.
It really is great. There's so much. I think there's just, it really revolutionized so much with gaming. I think I'm just so excited just to see. I mean, like, well, actually, I mean, I think like Nintendo really feels like really confident, comfortable with this Switch model. It really feels like. So I'm very excited to see like how they're going to like expand upon that with the Switch 2. Even if it's just like simple like upgrades or like mechanics or whatever. It can like there's some dev kits that exist that people have seen. I don't know. What have I said anyway? Continue, please.
Yes, so another really exciting announcement. I forget exactly when it was. It was a few weeks back at the time recording this, late October, early November. I forget the exact date, but Xenoblade Chronicles X. And we all know, if you've watched, this timeline of PSwitch over the years, I've become a Xenoblade Chronicles fan immensely. I've played all 3 games. I've done most of the DLC. I'm currently doing Torna. But Xenoblade Chronicles X was originally a Wii U game, and it was completely different from the main series. It was completely open world, silent protagonist, animation was different, more about exploration than story. It didn't run that well on the Wii U, and it was kind of like the one in the series we don't talk about sort of thing. But
I didn't know that actually.
Yeah,
Really?
It was kind of like overall a spin-off. But they announced that it's going to be getting a definitive edition on March 25th, 2025. I don't think anybody saw that coming at all.
I didn't.
Like, Xenoblade Chronicles X, Nintendo is acknowledging that game? That's really surprising. And it looks great. Like, it's gonna have like newer looking graphics, some, better stuff for gameplay, maybe new story elements, and
good.
it looks beautiful. Like, I'm really excited to play Xenoblade Chronicles X. Like, I never thought I'd ever get to play it. Like, I'm like, oh, it's just a Wii U game, has nothing to do with the series. But yeah, Nintendo wants to give
Every
this game.
Wii U game is just, oh, you're there.
Yeah, you're there.
Yeah, the Wii U kind of gets a bad reputation, I feel like, for some reason.
Yeah, it didn't sell well. People are confused rather than, is it an extension of the Wii? Like, it was just a hard time, you know. 3DS was like really popular at the time, but I'm really excited for this game. Like, this is probably my most, I mean, it's the only game, well, that and Metroid Prime 4, most anticipated game of 2025 at the time of recording this.
You have to get some more game announcements soon from Nintendo.
Yeah.
I want to like, what do we want to see announced? Like, actually, maybe a sidetrack, and I know the exact plan, but like, what do you guys want to see for some launch titles for Switch 2?
Well, for me personally, Super Mario Galaxy 2 remastered for the Switch, please, and maybe even maybe I don't know if they could do this, but maybe some Switch versions of some Nintendo DS games, like maybe Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, because I know you're somewhat hoping for that, or maybe a Switch version of Phantom
I would love
Hourglass.
Twilight Princess or Wind Waker. I mean, I've never personally played Wind Waker or got the opportunity just because of the console.
Yeah, I would love that too. I'm currently playing through Twilight Princess, almost on the incredible game on the Wii thanks to Ryan, but yeah, it's great. I would love an HD version of that, and I haven't played Wind Waker myself, so here's hoping. We'll see.
Any new games you guys think we might want to see for launch titles? Any like hopes and dreams?
Well, maybe the most realistic, well, not realistic, the most dreamful or most wishful thinking would be a new 3D Zelda game, but we did get Tears of the Kingdom last year, so.
That's what I'm wondering too, because they said that they're gonna take a more linear approach maybe on the next one.
Yeah.
My hope, even though it's one of, I think it's one of the Nintendo games I really want to like jump into. But I want to see a new 3D Mario. I want to see like an Odyssey sequel.
Yeah.
Like what's vibe with that? Like, what do you think?
I agree. It's definitely time.
You know that it's actually confirmed. They are working on an Odyssey sequel. And
Is it really?
yeah, it's confirmed. I read a Nintendo news article. We don't know too much about it, but I am pretty
someone's
excited
knocking.
for it.
We'll be right back.
Pause. I can't. PJ got me here.
Kat just walked in. Are you wearing?
I
Forgot to wear the matching shirt. We were gonna match today. She forgot. Is she in the frame?
Let's see, and let's.
You and Brian's on Zoom. Dan was here.
I have a good segue into
Yeah.
your topic as well.
Yeah.
My statistics class goes, Wednesday was the last class, and I was a little bit geeked about that, but I'm at home, so I don't know what else to do.
Yeah, it was funny. Dan was here. Kat just came.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, nice to see you. Thank you for coming, though.
I think one other thing I was curious to see for the future of a Switch title, I know it's a good segue into another topic on the list. I do want to see something new on the Donkey Kong area, because I know Nintendo is really doing a lot, especially with Donkey Country Epic Universe that was probably getting talked about, so I want to delve into that as well. But I want to see a new 3D Donkey Kong something, maybe. I don't know, because I have some basic memories of like that. So yeah, I was curious of like your vibe with like Donkey Kong as a whole.
Well, I forgot to put it on the list, but Donkey Kong Country Returns HD is coming to Switch.
Oh yeah!
Yeah,
Oh,
I
really?
forgot to write that down.
Yes.
My bad. But
I'm excited for that actually.
I've never played that one. I've heard it's good.
Me neither.
I actually played a little bit of that. I think like a youth program I used to go to had like just had a copy of it. I used to play a little bit. So that's why I'm excited to see that. So yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. The whole Epic Universe is opening. It's gonna be opening alongside the Mario Worlds, which has been opening in the other Universals, but it's gonna be opening at Epic Universe in Florida in May of next year, alongside the one in
That
Japan.
big Donkey Kong.
Yeah,
looks
there's gonna
very
be
impressive.
a giant Donkey Kong. Shigeru Miyamoto was hugging. He was pointing at the random K, which was very funny and out of context. There's gonna be a Donkey Kong minecart, and it was gonna be like all banana foods and DK Country Heaven.
I'm a big banana person, so anything. So that's kind of a win for me.
Yeah, that hot dog looks pretty good, actually.
Baby, we'll see. No,
Yeah.
honestly, no. I think I think the whole like Epic Universe stuff is really ambitious for Universe right now. And I think just the tie-in with Nintendo and Mario and Donkey Kong is just working very well for them. Just like working very well alongside their Harry Potter, their monsters.
How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh yeah, the live action trailer
Yeah.
came out. That was interesting.
That was interesting.
I haven't seen it yet, so no spoilers,
Oh,
please.
okay.
Then we will hold off
We'll
from
hold
discussing
that.
that.
We'll save that for another day. Continue, Ryan. Oh,
Like, wasn't there a Donkey Kong game about, like, doing music? Or
Donkey
something?
Konga.
Oh
I
yeah.
remember in high school we had our band class. Our teacher had a couple of GameCubes in there with the bongos.
Yeah.
I just forgot, and I just remember that it was so funny because one day I walked in there and they were playing it, and I was like, "What the heck is going on in here?"
My aunt and uncle have that game. They have a GameCube, so I play that whenever I go over their house. But yeah, DK, really great, underrated franchise. I haven't gone into it too much.
You have to do more Donkey Kong. I feel like that's what I like want to see a little bit more of.
Yeah.
That's why I'm hoping a boost of popularity might happen. So maybe a new like Donkey Kong 3D game could happen and like make it fun. I don't know. So yeah, I was just curious.
Yeah, it's gonna be
And
fun.
That is one of the like I feel like least developed franchises by Nintendo. Like they don't focus on that a whole lot, so hopefully we'll see more. Because you said that the HD remake, so I think that they're trying to test how the game would run on the new system.
That makes sense.
On the Switch, so maybe they'll start testing and developing a new one too, just to kind of test the waters.
That does seem like a pretty reasonable theory.
I think, I mean, that's what I'm guessing, because it wouldn't hurt to capitalize on some of those games.
Oh wait, I just clocked and just connect what you were saying about the. I just remembered. So the execs with the Odyssey team. The Odyssey team announced they're working on a new game. I don't know if it was confirmed what it was. I mean, we're hoping it's an Odyssey 2. But I've like talked to some of my friends from home who are bigger Nintendo fans than I am. Like maybe like a Donkey Kong Odyssey kind of game. We kind of I don't know. Just like throwing out some random ideas.
Are you
there.
talking about a crossover?
Not a crossover, but like just like an open world. Like I don't know. Like maybe a crossover, maybe an open world Donkey Kong. Like. I don't know, I think like as a big platformer fan, like I think Odyssey is just such a it's it's very much for me. Like on the PlayStation, Astrobot recently came out, Game of the Year nominated right now.
It might win.
I hope it wins personally.
I've seen a lot of buzz about the game.
That I mean, I think it's gonna be that or that Elden Ring DLC, which I'm shocked they allowing DLC.
I know. Why didn't what's it called? Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeemed get nominated. That was an incredible DLC.
I heard lots of good things about it. I think my brother played that. I have to ask him.
It was literally, I would say, an equivalent of Spider-Man No Way Home. It was like Xenoblade Chronicles No Way Home.
Goodness. Everybody's here from the Smash.
Or everybody's here. Like, bringing just all three games together, even more than the third game. I mean, the third game already did with my Queen Melia, but, played by Jenna Coleman.
Oh, wait, what? Anywho, that's news to everybody.
What? You didn't know that?
That Jenna Coleman voiced a Xenoblade character.
Oh my gosh. Go through PSwitch, you'll see me freak out about that for years.
I have to go for the PSwitch lore, guys.
Yeah, you gotta go through the PSwitch lore.
I have to really delve extra bits into it. I've always seen some of the recent episodes. I haven't seen the deep
ones. But yeah, she voices Melia Antiqua in Xenoblade Chronicles 1.
I have to.
This was before her Doctor Who days. Wow. Before she played Clara Oswald. Yeah, Jen Coleman voiced Melia. And then she came back for...
My brother does not know that. I'm going to tell him that. If he
his mind is
does
gonna
know me...
be blown.
If he does know me, pissed. Because I just should have told me, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's awesome. And then she came back for Future Connected in the Xenoblade Definitive Edition DLC. And then she came back for 3, which was incredible. Like, she's
wonderful.
Empress Melia, so she's my favorite character in that game. I love Melia.
Amazing. Great stuff.
Amazing.
Xenoblade just really has a lot of, again, just a lot of cool things happen with that.
Yeah, I feel very spoiled being a Xenoblade fan now. Thank you, Andrew, for introducing me to this series. I think we've talked about mostly everything else.
Hey,
Future PJ here. Hope you're enjoying the episode so far. We realized we forgot to mention something really cool. The Nintendo Museum in Kyoto, Japan. It opened on October 2nd, 2024, and it's a brand new attraction, much like Donkey Kong Country at Super Nintendo World. The museum will showcase Nintendo's incredible history, including consoles, games, and behind-the-scenes insights into how our favorite titles were made. It sounds absolutely amazing, and as a diehard Nintendo fan, I'm dying to go someday. Anyway, back to the episode. The alarmo, anybody gonna get that alarm clock?
Oh yeah.
I've definitely heard about
need
it.
that.
I think it does.
Do I? Do I?
It's okay. Kelsey and I knock on your door.
I think it does. No. The Alarmo to me does seem pretty cool. It's just a little pricey, so.
How much is it? How much is the Alarmo?
I think it's $150. I think.
What's it called?
The
It plays
Nintendo
like-
Alarmo.
It like plays Nintendo music. It like censors you while you sleep. So if you're like stretching, it like does like Mario coin sound effects and stuff.
Yeah.
Probably the thing I love about the most about it
Fascinating.
is it has a Zelda, specifically Breath of the Wild setting, so you could like
Oh,
have
I
Link.
did see this.
You could have Zelda say, "Open your eyes" to wake up. But if you wait 20 minutes past your alarm, the Guardian music will play.
Really?
Yeah, I love that.
I really dove into it.
Yeah, I've heard that because the music will get more intense the longer it takes to you to get up. So yeah,
wow.
like if it's on a Mario setting, the Bowser music will play. You'll hear Bowser saying "Brr, brr, brr, brr," if you don't get up early
That
enough.
actually sounds. Ooh, I also wanted to bring up. Speaking of like new like Nintendo fans, this is like a kind of a mixed reaction. How do we feel about the Nintendo app that recently came out with the music and stuff?
Oh, I downloaded it.
So
I've
here's
never
a
been
fact.
using it.
I've definitely heard about it. Personally, I don't think I'll really use it because for Nintendo game soundtracks, I usually go to YouTube. But I'm pretty glad that something like that exists now.
Yeah, it's literally Nintendo Spotify.
My best friend from home, I've let you go. Most of my best friends from home they're pretty happy for it, shockingly enough. Because I think like there's been like some like negative reaction to it, but like some of like my friends who are big with Nintendo soundtrack and music have been like very like happy with it actually. I mean, some people feel like it's like not like needed, but like it's fun. It's there. It's nice because like I think because since Nintendo games have such amazing soundtracks, and I think it's nice to have like another option to listen to them that's not just YouTube or like another like music app that might have it. I don't know. So,
Yeah, I
was
mean,
curious
Nintendo
of
music's.
Switch
Go ahead, Ryan.
to Switch, we are at 3 minutes.
3 minutes. All right. We've been recording for a long time too. I guess we can start wrapping it up. But yeah, those are kind of
Oh, no, we can wrap up at like 2 or 1.5.
okay.
I think. Yeah.
Yes. So I think that was a lot of Nintendo news to cover.
Crazy stuff.
Crazy stuff going on. It's the end of the year. By the time this comes out, hopefully I can get this up before the year ends. I probably will. But yeah, and
Yeah.
what's 2025 looking for? Hopefully Switch 2. Hopefully that capture card will come so we can start playing games on the show. Who's up for some Mario Kart and Smash? Yeah, wahoo!
I played some Mario Party on Jamboree.
Do you have that game?
I don't have it, but I'm actually going to play with some friends later tonight. So I'm very excited for that. So cannot wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be
I
great.
am a big Mario Party person. I will say. Very excited. For that.
Really interesting. I personally never played Mario Party.
It's so fun.
I've played a few of the games. I've never played on PSwitch. We did play Mario Kart. We did play Smash.
They'll have like a
few years
big PSwitch episode for a Mario Party game.
That would be fun. I'd love to do that. But yeah, big things are happening.
That would definitely be fun. I've never played it before, so that would be fun.
Amazing.
Yeah, the production studio we're actually filming in, I now work. I got my first job. I'm 21 now, so I'm an adult, like fully. Yeah,
Are you older than me?
I know.
Older than me too, somehow.
Even though you're like my older sister.
Um,
For real.
When's your birthday?
Sep-
Wait, what year was it?
oh, 2003. Some PJ PSwitch lore for everyone.
I'm 21 too. Just if anyone was kind of wondering.
I still wait until May.
Oh.
So sad, but it's okay.
I'm in February,
It's okay.
so I think I'm a little bit older.
Anywho,
Yes, this was PSwitch. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I don't know what I'm gonna title it or when it's gonna come out, but thank you so much. It was great to just
PSwitch Adventures.
PSwitch Adventures, and I guess we'll see you on the next
I
episode.
was happy to be here. Thank you so much.
Yes,
for
thank
having
you,
me.
Owen. Thank you, Noah. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you all so much for coming
Thank you,
together.
Dan, who was here.
Yeah, thank you, Dan. I thank him. Thank you again, Dan. Yeah, just
Always a pleasure.
yeah, so much. Thank you. I'm so happy to be doing PSwitch with you guys. You guys don't know how much this show means to me. Oh my gosh, it's crazy.
Of course.
But yeah, I guess we'll see ya in the next episode. This is PSwitch signing out.